So it's going to be a temporary thing that we're doing. But since the sitemap is going to have all of these links already ready to go, uh, we're actually going to switch it. We're going to rename it over here temporarily as the index. I'm going to go to the index, rename the actual index to temp.html. It doesn't matter what you name it. We're just going to rename it something else. And then we're going to rename the sitemap. Oh, hold up. I have to change something else to the main file. Then sitemap, I can rename, and we're going to call it index.html. And then we'll set it as our main file. So what that's doing is that way, this sitemap page, when we, oh, got to delete that. Now when we go to the main index page, right, it'll be the sitemap, and that'll just give us quick access to get to any page. So on the sitemap, you'll see that mine is gray, and that's because I've added my link, right? We're linking in the to the style sheet. Now the style sheet, it has this extra code, and this extra code is just setting up so that when we do the validator correctly, instead of it being a link that's appearing, it's going to be hidden in the corner. Right, so we go to the valid, we open the new tab, and actually let's do this. I'm going to rename this temp as sitemap.html. All right, so open a new tab. Up here, I need to include the / sitemap.html. Copy that, go to the validator, paste that in, do the more options and show source, check. Now I'll copy this up here, and they should have like this doc, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff up there is so that it'll check the site I want. So I'm going to copy that. I'll go back to my code, and I'll paste it inside the href after I have the target and everything else already done. Now, save, refresh. Now, I don't see the validator, but if I mouse over the corner, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me go full screen. So I mouse over that corner, you see there's this little validator that pops up in red. And then when I click that link, like right now the sitemap and the index are going to be switched. And since this in the end is going to be the index, right? And so right now the only thing it's mad about is it wants that language attribute. And that's on the index page. Because like I said, we're switching them. So it's confusing, but don't worry about it. All right. So make sure you're going to go to each of your pages, and every single page I go to, add in an H1, right? So if I'm at swim, we're going to add the link rel equals style sheet, and then the href equals, and then for this one, swim is inside the pages folder, style is inside styling, so / to leave pages, and then styling / style.css. Make sure you close out that angle bracket. All right, so, I'm on swim, so let's go back to swim. All right, so it's gray, so that's connecting, perfect. And then inside the body, I'm adding an H1. And then hold down Control so that we can type in the title and the H1 at the same time, swim. Okay. So if I go beneath that, I'm going to add my validator. So a href equals, leave that blank for the moment, and then target is blank at the validator. All right, so I'm going to go back to the validator, and instead of just sitemap.html, it needs to include this pages/swim at the end. So I go down here, and it does say swim. So I'm going to copy that URL at top, go back, and add that inside the quotes. Save, refresh. It says swim here. I hover over that validator link, click that, takes me to swim. Scroll down, I see that it says swim. Awesome. Okay, so we're doing that for every single page. Mark, say go.